Hlumelo was born and bred in Cape Town, and she matriculated at Wynberg Girls High School in 2014. In that year, she was also the head of Waterloo House. So just a little side note to Hlumelo, I'm sure you noticed the blue flag in first position at the moment. Earlier this year, Hlumelo won a global competition called Falling Walls Lab, where she presented her thesis topic, which explores using human urine to make fertilizer and possibly even to make jet fuel. I really liked the article on the UCT website, where I read that, and this is the actual heading there, 3 minutes was all it took for Hlumelo Marepula's pitch to blow the judges away. So she obviously made a big impression, and in November she will be representing the University of Cape Town at the finals of the competition in Berlin, Germany, along with 99 other contestants. One of Hlumelo's own comments in the article I read was that her solution would address multiple sustainable development goals, including responsible consumption and production and sustainable cities. And I'm sure, besides seeing that her house is in first place, she will also be pleased to know that our new school council for 2020 includes a sustainability portfolio for the first time. Throughout her university career, Hlumelo has been involved in the area of social justice. This includes her work with the Global Citizenship Initiative at UCT, and also lecturing a humanities elective for engineers, and that explores the impact of their work on communities and how they can contribute to a socially just society. In her spare time, Hlumelo enjoys singing. She has been a member of the renowned Cape Town Youth Choir since the age of 15, and she has travelled extensively through her singing, representing South Africa in various choir competitions in Europe and America. Hlumelo has many goals, and they include the pursuit of social, political, and economic equality, and very specifically, also gender equality in her field of civil engineering. Reading articles about her online, what struck me is that Hlumelo is grounded and balanced, and she gives all the credit for the woman she is today to her mother. And I'm delighted to welcome Hlumelo's mom to our assembly today. I think you can give Ms. Marepula a big Hlumelo, we at Wynberg have felt inspired reading of your accomplishments in the short time since you left school, and you're a great role model. Thank you for coming back to your school today, and we look forward to hearing what you have to say.
I was expecting a longer clap because I'm still trying to sort out my things, but thank you. So, 5-6 years ago, I would have never imagined myself standing up here among the people I used to dread the most. Only to tell you how much I miss them and how big a role they played in the woman I have become today. So, who is this woman? I was born and bred in Cape Town, and I'm the only child to a woman I refer to as a powerhouse. My mom's actually in the room with us today, as Mr. Burrell said. And my single mother is solely responsible for the woman you see in front of you today. I could go on about her, but we would be here all day. Just a disclaimer, when I say the word women today, I'm referring to women with an X, which doesn't only include cisgender women, but all who identify. So my mother enrolled me here at Wynberg Girls, which at the time I thought was the worst thing that could ever happen to me, especially since I was coming from a co-ed school. But Mom, what's a world without boys like? And let me tell you, it was my perfect little bubble. I felt free, especially because there were no boys around to trigger my low self-esteem. We had the most interesting conversations in class about our periods. We laughed as loudly as we wanted to in the quad. We were untamed, away from the peering eyes of our brother school across the road. Wynberg gave me the space to develop a confidence that many men whom I share class with today envy so much. It's the most valuable thing that I took away from this school. We live in an imperfect world, and I owe it to you to be as authentic as possible standing in front of you today. As much as I praise this school for its excellence in a wide range of aspects, I also feel it was flawed in certain aspects. It was only 4 years into high school when I realized the disparity between our school and our brother school. So we all had the same core subjects, your maths, your physics, accounting, English. It was when it came to our electives that I noticed an inconsistency. While our brothers across the road did information technology, learning advanced skills like coding, we were offered computer applications technology. I'm sure you can deduce for yourself the disparity there. While our brothers did engineering, graphics, and design, we were offered consumer studies to enable us to become responsible and informed consumers of food, clothing, housing, furnishings, and the like. While our brothers did electronics, we were offered art. Now, I'm in no way downplaying the electives that were offered here, but I'm using these as examples to show you how our society has been structured, to groom boys to aspire to STEM careers, whilst exposing us to careers that conventionally fit women. But it's not a Wynberg problem. It's not a girls' school problem. It's a societal problem. Not once in the classroom space did I ever hear the word engineer. I heard doctor quite a lot. I heard accountant, lawyer, and environmentalist sprung up a few times as well. So how the hell do I find myself here, an aspiring female civil engineer who didn't even know what that was at the age of 17? So one day, Mr. Bodenstein comes up to me and says, so there's this thing this weekend about women in engineering. I don't really know what it's about, but I think you should go. So it was an organization called Wynberg, and it was hosting a workshop for high school girls to learn more about the career from women in the industry. One weekend with Wynberg changed my life. The clear message of the weekend was, I am a female engineer, and it's possible for you too. I was inspired. I came home and I said, Mommy, I'm going to be an engineer. She said, wow, babe, what does an engineer do? And I said, I have no idea, but I'm excited. So back to my question, why engineering? I realize now that at first I chose this degree because I wanted to explore a field I was not exposed to. I consider myself a rebel. I'm inquisitive. You tell me I'm not allowed to do something, I want to know why. So my application was a challenge against the system. As the years went by in university, my reason for choosing this career evolved. Last year, as part of a campaign which aims to inspire women to join engineering, I was asked again, why choose this career? And my answer was, it can often be a tall climb for women to access the world's possibilities until they stand on the shoulders of a woman who has been there. I want to be those shoulders. So that is why I'm here. I'm not here to convince you all to become engineers. I'm here to tell you that you have a choice. So how has it been? I'm not going to lie, it's been rough. My first year had to be the worst year of my entire life so far. I gained 10 kilograms by the end of the year. I went from being a fairly good student in high school to getting 19% for my first maths test. I won't tell you my physics mark. Let's just say negative marking is a thing. So I was faced with the difficult decision to consider the Aspect program, which extends your degree by 1 year and spreads out your courses over a comfortable timeline. Let me tell you, I did not like that idea at all. I'm a woman and I am black. The stereotype is that I'm not as competent as my white male counterparts. So if I extend my degree, I'll just be proving them right. All these thoughts were going through my head. As a woman, I tend to place very high expectations on myself. Good enough is not enough. I need to be perfect. I need to complete my degree in record time. I put so much pressure on myself because I think that if I falter in any way, that's the end. So after countless debates with myself and my mother, I finally made the decision to extend my degree, and let me tell you, it was the best decision I had ever made. If it wasn't for Aspect, I wouldn't be standing here right now telling you of all the traveling opportunities I've had, the leadership positions I've held, the impact that I've made in the university space, and the development of the brand that is me. What I thought would disadvantage me as a black woman only made me stronger, more resilient, and marketable. So the classroom space has been fairly inclusive. 2015 saw me walking into a diverse class of aspiring engineers, and I immediately felt safe. I felt worthy, like I belonged, because I was represented. I can't say the same for the industry at the moment, and just society's general attitude towards my extraordinary career choice. Now, vacation work, which is work that you do during your university holidays to get experience in your career, is already a challenging and intimidating experience for anyone. Now add to that, being the only female in a senior position on a site full of men whose first words when they see you are, "My bro, is that your girlfriend?" I encountered this every day on site. I spent 3 weeks there, and it just wasn't enough time to convince them that I belonged in that space and that it wasn't bring your girlfriend to work day every day. The office space brought with it different kinds of challenges. The sexism wasn't as blatant as it was on site, but it was definitely there. When it came to delegating tasks to students, it generally took them much longer to assign me a task than my male peers. There was an unspoken notion amongst them that I probably wouldn't get it. So while my male peers struggled through the challenging tasks, I had to constantly prove myself through the little tasks that they gave me that I was capable of playing in the same league as the boys. In my head, I was screaming, "Challenge me!" These are just a fraction of the challenges I've dealt with over the last few years. Not only are women excluded from a wide range of careers, but the past few weeks have proven how vulnerable and unsafe we are at the hands of perpetrators. We have all these different forces working against us, against our powerful minds and our fierce bodies. I can't tell you how many times women have been left out of key decision-making, how many times projects have failed because they lack a diverse team who's able to look at a problem differently. Can you imagine how great this world would be if it embraced our intelligent and powerful minds, our nurturing instinct, our ability to empathize, our prowess in fighting for our rights as we demonstrated at Parliament last week? Just imagine. And in imagining all of this, I challenge you today to be unapologetically you, to know that your options are endless, and as cliche as this may sound, to know that the world is your oyster and you can be anything you imagine yourself to be. Take it from someone who once sat where you are sitting today, an average student whose name didn't even make the board of achievers, but is now changing the world. One day, so will you. Thank you.